Take a look at my enormous penis, and the happy times are coming.
And good evening, bored YouTube user. You've stumbled onto my video. No refunds and my sympathy. Short video today. R&G Racing is the manufacturer, and I'm sure I put it in the video subject line, an exhaust hanger. Now, many of you are asking, what is this? This looks like the mankini from Borat. Well, partially right. All we're going to do is removing the passenger pegs on a KTM 1290 Super Duke, year model 2018. You ask, why would you want to do that? Okay, valid question. And the answer is just as easy. The KTM 1290 Super Duke is an anti-social vehicle. And I'm not just saying that because KTM riders don't have friends. Quite on the contrary, they have a lot of friends. Wherever you go, KTM riders, they know everybody. Mostly it's mechanics, because their vehicles break down and then they have to deal with the sales agent who will tell them how much it costs. And obviously, whoever rides a KTM has similar stories, so everybody gets close-knit. Same with BMW. BMW on call. You get to know the guy who tows in... Okay, I'm taking the piss here. Basically, the most antisocial and friendless people are most likely those with bikes that never break down. See Honda, Suzuki, etc. Maybe even Triumph. Regardless, it's an antisocial vehicle for this reason. Okay, first off, say you have a friend, he's male, or identifies, he's got a sack, right? So he has to sit here behind you, and obviously there's always a fist space because you don't want, sack to crack. He now has to grab between his legs and hold on for dear life here, unless he likes holding you. You get my point. Okay. Same goes for a woman. She has to hold on here for dear life. A little strap. Barely. And let's face it, the suspension isn't really made for it either. So we're going to remove. Although, if you want to get rid of pillions and to make sure that you are never asked for a ride ever again, put some silicone cleaner here, or dashboard cleaner, and then invite somebody to sit on here and then accelerate very harshly. And that was your friend. They'll never bother you again. I didn't encourage this. Okay, so we take the foot pegs off. 1 and 2, and then the hanger will go here and just keep the exhaust where it is. If you have got a shorty exhaust that doesn't even need this anymore, but you might as well not even bother with this video in general too. So back to the topic at hand. We do have an instruction manual, several bolts. Any man should be able to do this, even if you don't identify as one. What do we need? Tools. Normal selection, Loctite, always recommended, and to make sure that all holes are closed, like the video on Pornhub, we have got several bolts. Now these are all aluminum anodized black. I'm sure we can fill those on. Reason, you don't leave threads open to the elements where shit can get in, rust, etc. So we're going to close these up, and these are aluminum, so they don't weigh anything either. Okay, let's get to it. And before I forget, fitting instructions is a QR code. I mean, come on. How cheap can you be? You didn't even use the back. You could have put the instructions on this thing at both pages and saved it. Reducing our carbon footprint for a cleaner future. Go fuck yourself. You could have put this damn QR code already here in the box and saved a piece of paper. Or stop sending everybody stickers that nobody uses anyway. Where the fuck are we gonna stick this? Huh? I don't need nipple tassels. Actually, pasties, yeah, sure. I mean, put your nipple through. Okay, I underestimated the size. That's a T45 Torx. Right, so 2 bolts and off it comes. Oh, we're doing this job also for weight saving. I'm guessing we're going to save at least 1 kilo of weight here. Amazing. Right, knowing that every bike is different, you might have the OEM exhaust, you have an Acra, don't know. I have to get that bolt out because I swapped it out with a stainless stud. So we're going to remove that, then remove these 2, just leave everything hanging and then install the hanger. Ha ha. Let's go. Say it with me. While we're in here, we'll probably be moving these things around a bit, and they've already got their groove in here. So we're going to add a bit of red rubber grease to revitalize the rubber in here and to make this thing slide in easier. Remember, kids, don't stick it in dry. Can I help you? Yeah, so much for the help. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 2 bolts, 2 washers, this one for the exhaust, plus that. Okay, that makes sense. So there has to be a washer here, and yeah, 1 more washer. Okay. Could have done without the advertising. Never mind. Alright, so we're just going to test fit, which means it has to sit on the outside by the looks of it. And please don't forget Loctite 243. Okay, just bear in mind, this one, washer, no washer. This one, bolt, washer, washer. And don't worry if this thing isn't an exact fit and you have to take these legs and spread them apart forcefully, like the first time you lost your virginity. Everything loose. Let's tighten these up and then that last. Ta-da! Not that anyone would have any recollection what this bike was, right? That's solid. And from the rear, yeah, okay, it gives it a cleaner. It's a little bit, Only thing I would recommend, R&G. First off, your packaging and your instruction bullshit. And the other thing is, why not supply bloody black bolts to make everything fit? I mean, come on! It can't be that hard to have them anodized black. You're already charging us enough for what is essentially a cheap bracket, which someone could easily weld up. But unfortunately, AliExpress hasn't copied these yet. KTMs are not as popular as the Honda, Kawasaki and Suzuki's when it comes to exhaust hangers. Never mind. Carrying on.